Welcome to MGM Aquatics and Designs. This is episode 1 of getting started setting up a fresh or saltwater aquarium. And basically I'm going to go over some things that you might want to think about before getting started. Without further ado, let's begin. So basically, one thing that I usually think about when starting an aquarium is what kind of environment I'm trying to recreate. Now basically, environment, we have freshwater and saltwater / brackish water environments. So basically freshwater, usually most freshwater fish have a lot of greenery, a lot of plants. Some environments are very dark. Some environments have a lot of you know, like open space, almost like the ocean. Some environments are very rocky. Some of them are very sandy. Some places, like a lot of places in South America, their river basins are very muddy at the bottom, and there's not a lot of, you know, and it isn't very easy to see. Other environments, like you have here in Florida, like we're up in clear water, where the water is very clear. You can see 30-40 feet in front of you, complete absolute clarity. And you have other places that have rivers, like Whitewater in Rapids in Michigan. You have a lot of lakes, you have a lot of ponds, and you know, various different environments that you can think of when you see the fish that you like, or you want to start setting up the appropriate tank for them. So yeah, environment is one thing to think about. And with saltwater, you have a lot of areas of the ocean where it also is very rocky. Some areas of the ocean where it's very sandy and it's just the open ocean, where it's just blue. You're just looking at straight up blue. And you have other parts of the ocean where it's dark, like the Twilight Zone. And, you know, various other areas that, you know, there's too many to describe. But yeah, when you're thinking about setting up an aquarium, think about like the type of environment that you're looking to recreate that's in the wild. Or if you feel like, you know, you want to do something on your own, that's completely fine. This whole thing, this whole aquarium, setting up an aquarium, it's about creativity and basically showing what it is that you feel on the inside. And speaking of what you feel on the inside, the next topic to be covered is emotions, and basically how you're putting the emotion of how you feel into the aquarium that you set up. So basically, emotions tie into environments. You can set up an environment that has a menacing emotion attached to it. You can set up an environment that is very lush and very green, and it's very calming. You can have a tank that looks very mundane. It's just basic. Like when you look at it, you don't really think too much of it. It looks very normal. Like it's not. It doesn't hype you up. It doesn't bring you down. It looks mundane. Saltwater, you have that also. You have different emotions that you're looking at that, you know, are in the colors that you have, like the colors of the fish, the types of rocks that you put in, the overall atmosphere that you're trying to create. And so basically, those are the different things that you can look at when you're thinking about setting up an aquarium, or things that you could, you know, write down when you're beginning, so that you can make a good purchase decision and start really getting in tune with what it is that you want. Because I can tell you, in this hobby, there are a lot of times where you're going to feel that sometimes you might be thinking too hard. Sometimes you might be feeling that what you have is not good enough. Going through these things is a good way to help you understand what path you want to go down. And even if you do change your mind in the future, at least you know that you had a good foundation to start on in the beginning. So if anything, rate, comment, subscribe. Episode 2 is coming soon, and I will see you guys later on. Take care and happy fish keeping.